A mass funeral has been held in Gaza City for more than 100 Palestinians whose remains were recovered from the rubble of destroyed buildings nearly 3 years into the war in the Gaza Strip. Wrapped in white shrouds, the bodies were laid out before grieving families and mourners gathered to offer funeral prayers and pay their final respects. The remains were later carried through the streets before being buried in a collective ceremony. Many of those buried had remained trapped beneath collapsed buildings for months or even years, with ongoing fighting, widespread destruction, and limited access preventing recovery efforts. Civil defense teams and local volunteers have continued searching through the rubble whenever security conditions allow, recovering bodies from neighborhoods devastated by repeated airstrikes and ground operations. The conflict has left large parts of Gaza in ruins, displacing most of the population and overwhelming hospitals, emergency services, and burial facilities. Thousands of people remain missing, and authorities believe many are still buried beneath collapsed structures. Relatives attending the funeral described the ceremony as a painful but long-awaited opportunity to give their loved ones a dignified burial after years of uncertainty over their fate. The war has caused a devastating humanitarian crisis, with repeated calls from international organizations for greater protection of civilians, expanded humanitarian access, and efforts to recover those still missing. As recovery operations continue, many families remain hopeful that the remains of other loved ones will eventually be found and laid to rest.